we have here is opening out doors, right? It's flush with the jamb. You're gonna find these on any commercial buildings, hospitals, schools. You're gonna find them in every strip mall. The rear door of the strip mall, you're gonna have these fortified doors, okay? What we're gonna do is we're gonna try and, if you got two guys and you got a good seam here, we're just gonna drive the adze straight in till we hit the stop. Then I'm gonna give a bit of a down and out pull. What the down will give me is the top of this adze will bite the inside of the door, give me a little bit to pull with. If it comes right out on you and you didn't get the door, we're gonna show you how to crush the door. But right now we're gonna do it so that, drive me in, Dean, all right? I don't have to tell him to hit because I'm not adjusting anything. My hands are back here, so I'm just gonna tell him, hit me into the stop, Dean. Hit me into the stop. Right there, okay? Now I'm into the stop. Now in real life, I like to give it one shot, a down and out pull. If the door comes, we're in, okay? We got it in one shot. If the tool comes out and the door is really fortified, we're gonna have to crush the edge of the door, and we'll show you how to do that later. Right now, I'm gonna give it a down and out pull. Okay, I got this one, all right? I get to this point, oh, you gotta hit me back in, Dean, I just popped out. Shift me back in. Okay, good. Down and out. Now I come towards it, okay? Once I get here, and it's a tough lock, this is tough, what you wanna do is, you want to slide to where it's holding, wherever the lock is, and use the adze end. That's your power. Come down, that's it. Crack it the rest of the way, and then it should be a good clear move. Okay? Also, what I just did now is not preferable. I don't want to pull towards me because if it lets go, I'm going backwards. I want to put it into that point. I want to get behind, in front of the tool rather, and push this way. I got more control. Okay? So you just learned from my mistake. This is the actual edge of a section of real door that we're going to be forcing. All right, you're going to find these. What we're going to try and do is we want to bury the adze behind the door. What I did before was we went in as far as the stop and pulled out. A light lock door is going to come out for you on the first shot. If it's heavy duty lock, you want to crush the edge of the door and get the adze past the door. So once you're on the other side of the door, you're actually prying right off of the jamb, okay? And what I have here is a simulator to show you. Okay? Very tight on this side. If you get a door that's very, very tight, all right, it's gonna be hard for you to drive this adze in without driving it into the edge of the door. You're trying to drive it between jamb and door. It may be too tight for that, okay? So what you're gonna have to do, there's a couple of things you can do. What I got here is I got more of an opening. What we're going to do here is we're just going to drive it in as if, this is usually the opening you have between doors. There's that much play. If there's that much play, I'm going to have Danny drive me right in, okay? Drive my adze right in, just the way I did over on the other prop, okay? Drive me in, Danny. Okay, hit the stop. Okay, there's a stop back there. Now, on that prop, I came straight out. Let's just say I came straight out and the tool came out. The lock was very strong, all right? What I want to do now is I want to drive back into where I am and I want to crush the edge of this door using the adze and get the adze to pass behind the stop, behind the door and past that stop that's holding me, okay? So what I'll do is I'm just going to crush straight down, okay? The edge of these doors do this. You can crush up, okay? Make a wide berth on the crushing, okay? And Dave, see if you can see inside there. See what's happening? You see the door separated. You see the seam there? Separated, okay? So now that's part of the back of the door that stayed. This part of the door crushed away, and there's part of the door that stayed. If I can get in behind it and grab it, fine. I can't. But I got my guy who just hit me in. I'm gonna put this tool, the adze, more towards where I crushed. He's gonna hit me a couple of times, and that back flap is going to come towards me. When it comes towards me, I'm going to go in there and grab it and then crush it out of the way, okay? And since I got somebody here to hit for me, I'm going to hold it here. Danny, give me a couple. Dave, if you come around this way, you're going to get a good shot, all right? Hit me a couple of good hits. Okay, stop. All right, you see that? Take a good look. You see how it crumpled over? Now I can go in, I could probably grab this with my adze and have a one-shot deal. Yes, I can. Okay, I could push it, but if it was real tight, I could also grab it with the fork, bend it in a little bit. That's all I need. Now I go with the adze, get in behind it, crush it out of the way. Okay, now I passed right past the stop on the inside. I'm behind the door with the adze, and checkmate. If you're behind the door, all you have to do is work up towards the locks that are really holding tight and keep the pressure coming out, okay? Also, if you get up there tight and you got a really tough lock, you're right on the lock, you can also use the adze against the jam, and you can pull down and then out to finish. 2 guys on it. A lot of times you're talking about commercial doors, very tough doors. 2 guys on the tool, you pull it out. And you got. Over here, we had it was loose enough to hit for Danny to drive me straight in with the adze, to hit the stop and then to crush and get the adze behind. Here, I'm at the back of a taxpayer, a strip mall, and it's really tight. If he drives me in here, we're just going to crush the edge of the door. I'm not going to be able to get in there behind. So we're going to take his axe, which is a tighter blade, okay, and he's going to be able to guide it in, all right? He's going to use the axe. I'm going to drive him in, just like we did with a tight angle iron, okay? Ready, Dan? Yep. Okay, once I hit the stop, I stop. I hit the stop solid, I stop, okay? Here's what I like to do. Once I have it in like that, there's usually not enough room up here to just drop this in. So what I do is, the axe has got to come out, right, for me to get the adze in. Daniel gets it out of the way. This is a one-shot deal. This takes 1 second. You just got to watch where the axe is going to go, okay? I'll slam this axe this way towards the door. What's going to happen? Axe is going to fall out, which we want, and it's going to give me even more of a bend, okay? But say you're on a roof and you have a bulkhead door here. If I was to do this on a roof, the axe might go right off the side of the roof, God forbid, and kill one of the brothers. All right? So what I'll do in that case, where I don't want to do that, I can drop this over the axe and pull towards me. Axe will fall out, I'll get more of a bend in it. I just like hitting stuff, so I'm going to hit this one time and watch the dent, okay? Look at the size of that dent. I'll throw this adze in there now. I don't even need him to drive me in there. I can start crushing myself, okay? Get to the point where, okay, there's that lip again, okay? If he's here to drive it in, if he's here to help me, I'll put this right on there, have him drive it in till that bends over, and then grab it. But if I want, I could do this by myself also, okay? Which would be turn around like this. I crushed enough of this to get out of my way, and now I can hit it with the fork all by myself and get it to bend in. Watch. Okay, look back in there, Dave. You see that? Can I grab it with the adze? Not yet, but look, I bent it enough. I can grab it with the tip of the fork. All right? I grab that tip, grab it, bend it over, enough to get my adze in now. Crush that out of the way, put the adze on the other side, and it's time to force out. If I'm by myself, and I have a set of irons that I'm in the store or wherever, and I'm by myself, I can do what Danny did before. I can hold the adze. See, because if it's real tight, there's no way I'm hitting my adze in. Even if I was to do this, start me off here and drive, it's not going in. I'm going to have to do the axe. It's very tight. All right, so I'm going to get in here like this. I'm going to start myself off. Once it bites a little bit, and I know it's going to be steady. All right, I hit stop. Again, what I did before was I hit towards the door, made the big dent. I'm going to come over this now, all right, and pull towards me. Axe comes out. Dent is beautiful. I'm going to get in here now. Can you see it, Dave? I'm going to get in here now with my adze. I'm still by myself. I'm crushing. You can crush up too. Now I know I got to, here, the seam stayed again. That seam stayed again. So I'm going to come in here by myself. I'm going to hit here, as close to the crushing area as possible. That'll get that to bend over. Okay, so here we go. Gee, two shots, that's all it took. I go in there and grab it with my adze right now. Crush, get past the door, and checkmate. Get any piece of the tool past the door, you're in. Just work towards the locks. You saw 2-man, Axe and Halligan. You saw 1-man, Axe and Halligan. Now, myself, I'm a truck chauffeur, 175. A lot of times this is the only tool I work with. All right, so you have to come up with something. If you're in the back of a store and you're the only one there yet, yeah, call for help, of course. You're gonna need it, but you know what? I got a real tight door. There's no way with this one tool I'm getting in here. I have to have a way of getting this edge to give me something so I can get my adze in and work the crush. The only way I'm gonna do that is if I bang away at this door. Not real close. If I bang real close to the edge is gonna go over and become even tighter. I have to bang it about 3-4 inches in, about here, okay? And what'll happen is eventually, it doesn't happen quick, eventually as it goes and bangs to the back of the door, this edge may give me a little bit of light, okay? A little bit of purchase. So I'm gonna come here and start banging away. Oop. There it is. All right, gives me a little bit of light. That's all I need. Once I get that little bit of light, get your adze in as far as you can, crush away. Okay. Okay. There's that sleeve again. Actually, I can grab. No, I can't grab it. I'm gonna dent it if I have to. If not, if I can grab it without having to dent it, like I can right now, it actually pulled the door enough away from the stop. I'm gonna get in there without having to give it a little bite over. Grab what you can, crush that out of the way. Remember, the objective is to get your adze to the other side of the door, which we just did. All right, we're back to opening out door, okay? Before we showed you, we went straight to the stop and out, okay? Now we're gonna go straight to the stop, and like we showed you before how to crush the edge of the door, we're just gonna simulate it. It's gonna displace a little bit, and I'm gonna have Dean drive me past the stop on the inside, and we're gonna force this door out. Okay, Dean? Ready? Okay. Good. Right to the stop, okay? In real life, if that was the first time I'm going in, I'm giving it a shot, right? But I know it's a tough door, so I'm gonna crush it like I did the edge of that other door, okay? And I pull out, give him a little angle to hit me past the stop. Go ahead, Dean. Okay, once I'm buried on the other side of the door, again, checkmate, right? It's just a matter of forcing the door, okay? Pop it out. I get to here, it's a little tough. I can't get it. I slide to where it's tight. I use the adze down. That's where the power is. Okay, I can clear it this way. I can even clear it this way if I want. Let's try this way. We haven't done that. Okay? Very good. Put myself on that track again.